morning we're going to focus on the Tale of Two Jaboticabas. And as I've mentioned before, this particular tree has been knocked over by hurricanes a lot. And it's just struggled most of its life. It's always been punier than the one next door. And it's got very healthy weeds down here because recently, like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, we put a whole lot of mulch around the base of this tree, and that has helped a lot. This tree has produced fruit, but it doesn't produce a whole lot of fruit. But right next door, we have this Jaboticaba, which used to be even taller and, of course, bushier. In Hurricane Irma, it was knocked over completely, and I cut off at least half of the branches, and we pulled it back up. It had been knocked over once before, and we used one of the stakes that was in the ground from the first time it got knocked over. So anyway, it was looking really good. I had decreased the demand on the root system by cutting off all those branches. And then it flowered. And we thought, yay, we're going to have fruit from this tree that was just blown over a few months ago. Well, we did get fruit, but it was all pea-sized. And even though Jaboticaba is a really popular fruit, especially among the Brazilian folks, I didn't think they were going to go for this little pea-sized fruit. And then we had a customer come over from the west coast of Florida, Alberto. It was second or third time he was over here, and he looked at the tree and he said, "Why don't you put mulch around it?" And you would think that since we had recently put mulch around this tree, that would have occurred to me, but things just sort of distract me. There's always other projects to do. So, put a lot of mulch around this tree, and what I also did was run a trickle stream of water. Every time I lift the hose, of course, it stops the trickle stream, but it's very low, and every once in a while I'll move it to a different part of the imagined root zone. This is the side of the plant where the roots were cut off when it was toppled over to the west. The winds were coming out of mostly the east, and it went west. So anyway, the good news is we're on our second crop, and the fruit are no longer pea-sized. Well, where's the... Try and find a regular one here. So this is almost full-sized. So anyway, it's really happy news. And plus, now that I've trimmed so many branches from this tree, it's really easy to pick the fruit. So anyway, that's our news on these two Jaboticabas. This one has had very little fruit this season, but I need to work on that plant. And this one is making an amazing recovery from the storm.